have these coins? Watch this before selling them or spending them, because the coins we go over in this video are extremely rare and valuable, and a lot of the time it is a small detail on them which will make them worth a lot more money than they typically are. So let's hop right into this video. Up first we have a 2000p Sacagawea coin. Now a lot of people think these coins are made out of gold when in reality they're made out of 77% copper, 12% zinc, 7% manganese, and 4% nickel. So to be honest, most of the time these coins are only worth a few dollars. But if you have a special Cheerios dollar like this one right here, this one sold for $15,000. Now there's a few things we got to keep in mind. One, the condition's really good. But even if your Cheerios dollar is in worse condition than this, it's still going to be worth a good amount of money. So don't worry about that. So how do you know if you have a Cheerios dollar coin or not? Well, it's all going to happen on the back of the coin. So you see this eagle on the back? Well, look at the tail feathers, because this is the area you need to pay attention to. If your Sacagawea dollar coin has tail feathers like this, where there are diagonal lines going through them, we're going to show a quick diagram here, then you have a very rare coin. Now, what do you do if you actually have this coin? There's a few things we'd recommend. One, you should get the opinion of at least 3 different coin experts before selling it. You can go to local coin shops and ask how much it's worth, and if they all tell you the same thing, they're probably telling you the truth, so don't get upset with them, please. We're pretty close friends with a lot of these coin shops, and they get people coming in all the time saying, oh, I have a very rare coin, it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, when in reality, it's worth nowhere near that amount of money. So get their opinion. If they all 3 say the same thing, then just know that your coin is not rare and valuable. Or if you want to send us pictures, you can do that as well. Just click on that link down below. There's going to be more information about how to send us pictures of your coins, but you don't have to do either of those things. What you could do is continue to do your own homework and research online and then sell them on eBay for a lot of money. But before that, you might want to get them graded. But let's go to this coin that sold for $18,800. This is a 1951 10-cent Roosevelt dime graded by PCGS at a proof 68 plus. Now the first thing you'll notice on this coin is the rainbow toning occurring. That is a naturally occurring oxidation process that happens during the storage of the coin, where the air will oxidize with the metals in the coin, causing this look. Now oxidation toning like this can either be a positive or a negative thing depending on a few factors, like 1, if the collector really likes it, and 2, if the general eye appeal is good on this coin. If the toning looks bad and it's not attractive, then it's going to bring less money on average. Next, this is a proof coin. Now proof coins, I'll show you a diagram here of a business strike coin and a proof coin. Proof coins are pretty much handmade one by one in a specific process that allows them to look really nice and shiny like this. Most of the time you'll find a coin like this in a collection and not out in pocket change, but because this one graded so highly, it sold for $18,800. Here's a Susan B. Anthony dollar that sold for $21,600. The metal composition of this coin is 75% copper, 25% nickel over a copper center. It weighs 8.10 grams, and to achieve this high of a grade in a mint state 67 is nearly unattainable. There are not that many from 1981 that achieve this high of a grade. If you have one, keep it very safe, because $21,600 for this one. Alright, here's an Eisenhower dollar coin that sold for $21,600. So typically 1977 Eisenhower dollars are struck on 75% copper, 25% nickel. However, this is a famous transitional alloy error coin where it was struck on a 40% silver planchet. Now you can tell by the weight of the coin. This one weighs 24.5 grams, where typically they weigh 22.68 grams. If you have one of these coins, keep it very safe, because $21,600, $23,400 for this 1995 W $1 silver eagle coin graded by NGC at a proof 70. Now 70 is the perfect grade. You cannot go any higher than that. What someone likely did is they bought this coin back in the day from the US Mint and kept it extremely safe. You can also see when they sent it into NGC, there was a special label. They got it authentically hand signed by the chief engraver John Mercanti, and because this coin is so nice and highly graded, it sold for $23,400. $31,200 for this 1950 25-cent Washington quarter. This one is also a proof coin. You can see how shiny and lustrous that backdrop of the coin is. It's almost like a mirror. If you have a nice proof coin from 1950 and it grades this highly, you're in for a treat, because $31,200 it sold for. $33,600 for this 1938D 5-cent Jefferson nickel graded by PCGS at a mint state 68 plus with the full steps on the back. Quite a mouthful there, but let's break this coin down. So first of all, we've got those full steps on the back. So if you look on the back center above Monticello there, there, you're going to see those full steps. Now those full steps are the highest point on the coin. They get worn down the quickest and they're the hardest to strike clearly on the coin, but they only really matter on uncirculated mint state coins. So if you have a really beat up coin, it's not going to matter that much. Collectors only look at the full steps for uncirculated coins. Next, this coin graded only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70, that's 68, and it has a plus designation. The plus designation is pretty much given by a grader saying that the coin is really nice for the grade, but it's not quite a 69. Lastly, you'll see this coin has nice orangey yellow hue all around the coin. That gives the coin a nice eye appeal. There might have been a few collectors that really wanted this specific coin, so they bid against each other, got in a bidding war, and it ended at $33,600. Here's a 1964 Kennedy half-dollar coin graded by PCGS at a SMS specimen 67 plus, and it sold for $48,000. So there's only about 12 of these pieces known. This is a coin that you would definitely find in a collection. A special mint set coin is produced and is given out to select individuals around the US. There's a few ways you can tell if you have this coin. On the reverse or the back of the coin, there is an especially heavy die polishing line that runs from the bottom right tip of the small middle serif in O to the A in America. There's another heavy polishing line that runs down from the lower right tip of the small serif in the F in half to the rim near the D in dollar, and on the obverse of the coin or the front of the coin, there's a tiny teardrop shaped lump of metal that hangs down from the underside of the crosslet on the 4 just right of the intersection with the upright of that digit. We recommend if you have something like this that you get it looked at, because there's a very high probability that you do not have this coin. However, we wanted to share it just in case you did, because $48,000 this one sold for. $60,000 for this 1951 half-dollar coin graded by NGC at a proof 68. These coins weigh on average 12.5 grams. They have a metal composition of 90% silver and 10% copper. At the time of the sale of this coin, there were only 2 total in the population that graded this highly. If you have a coin that looks like this, guys, keep it very safe. Consider contacting us and sending us a picture of your coin. If you have anything like this, it could be very rare and valuable. Look for the links down below for more information, and we'll see you in the next video.